Hi viewers, welcome to our channel Dibya English Academy. In this video we are going to have conversation between two English teachers. And then both of us we are going to talk about learning English language because this is one of the important questions that people keep on asking, how English language can be learned. What can be the various methods, tips, tricks, strategies of learning English language?
My name is Arfboy Ochilev. I'm from Uzbekistan. I am 19 years old. At the moment, I am a student of Busan University of Foreign Studies in South Korea. At the moment, I have online courses by Telegram. I am teaching my students. Something like that.
Oh, that's great. Okay, let's come to our topic. The topic is learning English language or else how to learn English language. The question can be, how should an English learner learn English language? What do you think about this particular topic?
Ah, yeah, I think it's a common question at the moment, around the world. Yeah, it is easy to see just how important English is around the world. Many international business conduct meeting in English, universities teach courses in English and around the world. Tourists and travelers use English as a common language. But we have one question. But how did English become so important? How? Yeah. Firstly, well, it all goes back to the British Empire and the past, which at its peak covered 25% of the Earth's surface during colonial times. British rulers often obliged the people and those countries and to speak English rather than their native language, although the origin of English as a global language has a complicated past. The language has left an important mark on media, trade, and business. Maybe if you are still not sure about whether to learn the language, then check out the reasons below. Yeah, and I think there are several reasons to learn English. I should mention that the first thing is English is global language, as I mentioned above.
Absolutely.
English is the English is the most commonly spoken language in the world. One out of five people can speak or at least understand English at the moment, I think. Secondly, studying in English can help you get a job. You know, English is the language of science, aviation, computers, diplomacy, and tourism. Maybe knowing English increases your chances of getting a good job and a multinational company within your home country or finding work abroad. Thirdly, learning English can help you meet new people. English is the official language of 53 countries and is used as langue France by people from all around the world. This means that whether you are working in somewhere or traveling in Brazil, studying in English can help you have a conversation with people from all over the world. By this, maybe I can say like four. Many scientific papers are written in English if you know about this information. In the last century, the number of scientific papers written in English has started to outweigh the number of papers written in the native language of the researchers. In the Netherlands, maybe for example, the ratio of a surprising 40 to 1. For this reason, having a knowledge of English is incredibly important to those working in the scientific field. Maybe I can say next point is English is the language of media industry because of the promises of Hollywood and global media. An enormous amount of films, TV shows, and popular songs are written in English. If you speak English, you won't need to rely on translations and subtitles anymore.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to
Absolutely.
enjoy your favorite books, songs, films, and TV shows. It's okay, then. Maybe The last thing is English is the language of the internet, because English is a particularly important language online with more than half the content on the companies are based on English speaking countries. Maybe, yeah, I have a point again. I'm so sorry for this. Maybe traveling is a lot easier with a good knowledge of English. Imagine,
Absolutely.
yeah, imagine you are a Spanish person on holiday in Thailand, while your hotel receptionist might not be able to answer your question in Spanish. It's likely they will be able to answer your questions in English. How
Absolutely.
is it? It's okay.
Yeah, fine. But
Maybe.
now, just give a minute. Whatever you spoke, actually, first of all, thanks for sharing this information. That's all right. But what we are going to have the discussion, it is like how to learn English. As you have answered, the answer came the importance of learning English language. I do appreciate you for giving very positive answers and very important answers, how important it is to learn English language. Whatever you spoke, you have
Yes,
spoken about the importance of learning language, all about
yes.
how important it is to learn English language. That's absolutely true. But what we need to do the conversation at this moment, the conversation on the discussions that we are seeking for to have in this online meeting, that is all about how to learn means, like for example,
Uh,
there is a new learner who wants to learn language. Maybe people
uh,
around the world, they are seeking such kind of platform to improve or to learn their language. The most searched questions in the YouTube search, how to learn English. So let's talk about this. Like for example, if a new learner who wants to learn language, according to your understanding, how to learn English means, what can be the various methods, strategies, perspectives, ideas, methods which can be followed by an English learner in order to learn English language better? Because
mm,
give their different ideas about learning English language. Do this, do that, follow this. But let's talk about it. If someone wants to learn English language, if they approach to us, and then being a teacher, it is our responsibility to teach them language. So let's talk about such kind of experiences, or like such kind of opinions, ideas, some methods which can be followed by an English learner who really wants to learn language from around the world, those who keep on searching in the YouTube about learning English language. Let's give them some systematic way of learning language. What do you think about it according to you? Please go on.
okay. The There are a lot of ways to learn English for a person who him or his level like very low. I mean the basic beginner. Firstly, we are living 21st century, which is like technology centered. That's why we can connect it with internet, YouTube, Telegram, or something like that. That's why I think the best way, if he or she have no any budget or money to go to participate some kind of courses, it's a good way to learn English by YouTube, because there are a lot of popular some kind of channels who can maybe you can learn anything from them. It's a one way. Secondly, it's a good way to find a good teacher like you, and it's a good way again. Yeah, maybe practice. Yeah, it depends on the type of person. Firstly, if someone eager to learn a new thing about English, yeah, they find like some kind of ways to find to learn English. It's not difficult, or it's not some kind of problem for him or her. Yeah, I think that's all. Maybe, yeah, you can buy some kind of books, because as I mentioned above, we are living the 21st century, and we have the unlimited Wi-Fi traffics. That's why you can open your phone and you can download some kind of applications like related to English, learning English, like Elsa, for example, English speaking assistance, Cambly, and something like that, and they are also useful for us. What do you think about this situation?
Absolutely. Good answer. So actually, first of all, when we talk about learning English language, as I said you, the most common question asked by an English learner from around the world. So first of all, we just need to see like learning language. When we talk about like how to learn English or how to learn English language, first of all, we have to see the level of a learner. What is his level and her level? Actually, in my country, people teach English language by translating it
Mm.
from English to their local languages or from local languages to English language. So I found that this method can't be much suitable for learning English language. It is good for the beginners, those who want to learn language in the beginning, but later on they should not be always translating two languages on their heads, because they have to carry always two languages. So
Uh,
learning language systematically, first of all, we have to decide what are the important exercises, important lessons, important topics for learning English language.
yes.
A curriculum. We should have a syllabus for learning English language, from where to begin and what are the important topics, how it can be practiced, maybe learning, speaking, listening, reading, writing, thinking, doing doing conversation, pronunciation, accent, a lot of things, basic level, advanced level, grammar portion, various things are there. It might not be possible just by watching one video or listening from here and there. That learning will not be the proper way of learning language. Some extent that can help people to learn language, but I always prefer for a learner, let's learn language systematically. Let's follow the proper way of learning language. Now, when we talk about learning English language, any language we want to learn, first of all, we need to make sure that all languages, it is given by God for mankind to have communication. Languages are made for communication,
Mm.
communication with each other. Fine.
Yes.
English, known as an international language, which gives us access to have conversation with people from around the world. So
Yeah.
any language, if you want to learn, it has a system, it has a curriculum. So learning English language for the beginners, it begins from the basic level, that is known as a alphabet. 26 alphabet, it has 5 vowels, it has 21 consonants. Altogether it make 44 sounds of the letters. So first of all, learn the sounds of the letters, learn the alphabet of that particular language. The sounds of the letters will help you. After that, try to learn some words in that language. Why? Any language we speak, we understand, we read, we listen, we write, we use words. When
Yes.
words in that language becomes easy for us. The second part is developing the word power in that particular language. Any language we want to learn, maybe Spanish, Uzbek, Russian, we should have enough word power. Word power
Mm.
is our actual strength in speaking language, understanding language, reading language, as well as writing language also. Though the word power will help us to think in that particular language also, because we know the words in that particular language.
Yes.
In the words, we must know how to form sentences. What is a sentence? Group of words which makes a complete sense is known as sentence. The third stage will be,
Mm.
after learning lot of English words, let's learn their order. How do we use them in sentences? How are they used? For when we talk about learning the orders of English words, using them in sentences, we do need to have the grammar knowledge. Not learning
Yeah.
rules of grammar. When we learn lot of rules of grammar, what happens? Finally, we know the rules, but not English. So we should not learn the rules of grammar. Rather, we should learn some structures, some system,
Yes. Absolutely.
grammar.
Yeah.
That will be the third stage, learning some sentences, getting some confident in speaking few sentences in English language. After sentences, then it keep on growing to the next level, conversation, spoken, discussions, ability to express our thinking, our idea, our emotions in that particular language. Then step by step it keep on growing. As I told you, the pronunciation is there and the
Yeah,
completion is there.
definitely. Yeah,
So these are the systematic way, and then we need to make sure that how many topics are required for learning English language,
yeah,
zero level to the advanced level. What are those topics? Intermediate, and the after that is intermediate, the level of learning language. Once we follow all those structures and with a lot of English word power, I think person can get confident. And then those
yeah,
need to follow the all skills of learning English language. Skills,
yes,
skills for learning English language. Listen English language. Listening is very important. Speak a language. Don't hesitate. Don't worry about mistake, since no one can speak without mistake. But
yeah,
making mistakes will be there. That is the part of learning language.
yeah, sure, right,
Yeah. Then reading and then writing.
right.
Once you become a good writer, you are a well person of that language. That means you know that language very perfectly. Once you become a writer, that's what we read. A lot of writers, poetry, stories till now, those who are well known writers in the world, like Shakespeare and then W.S. Tozer, a lot of are there. This is what my opinion is about learning language. Now you can say something also if you wish to add
Yeah.
something more.
Okay. Besides it, I can say maybe we should manage our time day by day, because managing time is so pivotal for us. Because every day we should, every day, for example, every morning, maybe during the month or year, we should put our plans. And maybe, yeah, it's okay to write our plans, the paper, and step by step we should do this. If I do, for example, yeah, I planned it, and I wrote a lot of my plans. If I did them, I should tick them. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, by this, I took, maybe I can take some motivation from this. This paper can help me to encourage me, It's a good motivator for me. I mean, this paper. It's a good way also. And besides it, if we do our works by plan, there is no some kind of wasting time, because while if you play or if you talk with someone, like wasting, it is just wasting time, and you think like, yeah, I think it's wasting time. I should do a lot of things. I have our plans. I will be great teacher. I will be a something, yeah, interesting thing, yeah. For this reason, I think the very, very, very integral, pivotal, and significant thing is putting our time and saving our time wisely.